surface area and lateral area of 3D figures. So there are a lot of questions about these on the SOL, so make sure you take notes and do the practice worksheet that is attached to this lesson, and be sure to check over with the answer key posted on Google Classroom afterwards, okay? What is the difference between surface area and lateral area? Surface area is the number of square units that wrap around a solid's entire exterior. Lateral area is the number of square units that wrap around a solid's exterior, excluding any bases. So what does that mean? So I can show you a shape. This is the formula sheet. Right here, look at 3D figures are here. Take a look at this triangular prism. So the lateral area will be around without the top and the bottom, without the bases. But the surface area will be entire thing. So for example, for this rectangular prism, lateral will be around, the side, around. But minus the top and the bottom, the bases. But the surface area is everything, every single side. Here, lateral area will be just this side. So it's side area without the top, bottom circles. But the surface area will be the whole thing. For this one, lateral area will be just around, not this base. Okay? But the surface area is the whole thing. For this rectangular pyramid, the surface area will be the whole thing, every single size, but the lateral will be just around. So if you look at the formula sheet, it has LA, which is lateral area. SA means surface area. So you just have to follow, because this formula sheet will be given to you during the SOL or during the test. So you just have to follow SA for surface area, but LA for lateral area, V for volume. You just have to plug it in. So let's look at the key formulas, which is what you have on the formula sheet. So triangular or other polygon prism. So when you have a prism, which is looking like this, so these are prisms here. This one is a triangular prism or any other prism. This is a rectangular prism. These are prisms. Prisms have rectangles all around. So if you have those, the area, lateral area is height times perimeter. For a pyramid, these are pyramid right here. This is a pyramid. Pointing to the top has a base. The lateral area is half times L, which is right here, that's L, times P, perimeter, around the base. Cylinder, lateral area is 2 pi RH. So this is a cylinder right here, 2 pi RH. That's just lateral side area, not the bases. And then a cone, lateral area is pi RL. L is this, the slant height is the side is the L, and then pi R is the radius step. Let's look at the rectangular prism. These are all surface area. These are all lateral areas. This is the surface area. So here you have rectangular prism. Surface area is 2LW, 2LH, 2WH. So right here, this is the rectangular prism. For triangular prism, surface area is height, which is H, perimeter of the base, or this, times 2 times the base, because you have two bases. Capital B means base area. Surface area of a cylinder here is 2 pi R square plus 2 pi R H. R is here, H is there. Just have to plug it in. And what else do we have? We have a cone and sphere. So for cone, the cone we have here is the cone. Surface area is pi r squared plus pi r L. L is the slant height. H is here, R is there. And the sphere is like this area, R radius is there. So it's 4 pi r squared. So you're going to be given all these formulas on this formula sheet. Just have to look at lateral area and surface area and plug it in and find the area using the formula sheet. Okay, so let's look at, so we just look at that. So surface area, this is L is slant height, H is what connects the bases, P is perimeter of the base, B is area of base. So can you guys write these down on your notes, okay? And let's see if there's anything we need to write down here. This one for the lateral area, L is the slant height, P means perimeter of base. Please write those down. So P means perimeter of the base, L means the slant height. So please write that for both of them. So the slant height is right here. That's the slant height, L. And then it's right here too, slant height. So let's take a look at the next one. Find the surface area of a rectangular prism. You're going to label width, length, because this is the width of a rectangle, length is the longer one, and the height. So we're going to write W, L, H, write those down, and use a formula sheet. Look at the formula. 2LW plus 2LH plus 2WH. So you're going to plug it in one by one. L is 5. W is 3. So you do 2 times 5 times 3, which is 30. And then 2 times 5 times 8, which is 80. 2 times 3 times 8, so WH, 48. Add them up, 158 square inches. When we do area, we put square units. So please write this down. Write these 4 things right here on your paper. Find the lateral area and surface area of a triangular prism. Lateral area is HP. So H is the height. So write H here. Everybody write that. That is the height of this triangular prism. So 2 times perimeter. So 2, 3, 4, 5 because it's a Pythagorean theorem. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. 12 times 2, 24 square centimeters. That is the lateral area. For surface area, you're going to write it down. HP plus 2B. So always write down the formula first and then label and plug it in one by one. H is 2. P is 24, which is what we have here. So we already have HP plus 2B. B means base area. So you have 2 bases here. Gotta add them up. So its base area is area of a triangle is half times 3 times 4, which is 6. 6 times 2, 12. 24 plus 12, 36. So the whole thing is surface area, 36 square centimeters. Lateral is just 24. The next one, we have a cone. Lateral area is pi r L. L is the slant type, which is 6. So please write L 6. Radius is 4. Plug it in. Pi times 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. After you write 24, hit pi. Do not multiply by 3.14. Just hit pi after the number. You can round to 75.4 square inches. For surface area, this is the lateral area. We already have that, 24 pi, and then just have to do pi r square. R is 4, so 16 pi, and then just add these two, that's 40 pi, and then hit 40 pi on the calculator, 125.66 square inches. That is the surface area. Let's find the lateral area, surface area of a cylinder. First, you're going to write the height 4, radius 3. So lateral area is 2 pi RH. So it's from the formula sheet. 2 times pi times 3 times 4, 3 and 4. And then 2 times 3 times 4 is 24. Do the numbers first and then press pi on your calculator. And then do not do 3.414, do pi because it's irrational number, and it's about 75.4 square feet. To the surface area, we already have a lateral area, which is right here, which is 24 pi. We just have to do 2 pi r square, 2 times pi times r square. R is 3, 3 square is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 18 pi is this part, 24 pi, we already did that from here, add them together, 42 pi, hit 42 pi, and then you get 131.95 square feet. We're going to look at the square pyramid. So first, lateral area, half times L times P, half. L is the slant height. So the slant height here. So I found the slant height by doing the Pythagorean theorem, because inside you see this diagram. This is 90-degree Pythagorean theorem. So I drew it here. 321, 150, because half of 300. This is half because it's half of that. Half S. So it says half S. It gave it to you. So half of 300 is 150. And then L. So 321 squared plus 150 squared equals L squared. They're giving you, I'm looking for slant height. If I do the math, square root, I get 354.32. So we're going to use that for slant height. So half times slant height times perimeter is 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus 300 perimeter of the base, which is 300 times 4, 1200. So multiply these three numbers on the calculator, I get 212,592 square feet. Now if I want to solve the entire thing, I already did this part, which is 212592 plus area of the base, which is 300 times 300 because it is a square. So that's 90,000. Add these two numbers, you get 302,592. So this is your entire surface area. Most likely they will give you the slant height. If they don't, you're going to find it by given information. Find the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. It's on the formula sheet. Just have to plug it in. Radius is 2. So 4 times r squared. 2 squares 4. 8 pi. 4 times 4 is 16. Hit 16 pi. Not multiplied by 3.14. It's about 50.27 square inches for this surface area. Let's look at the this is a triangular prism. So it's like showing this way, but the sides are rectangle. So that's a prism. So lateral area is HP. H is the height, 5 is the height. Perimeter 7 plus 7 plus 7, which is 21. That's 105. Once you have the height and P, this part, we're going to do 2 times the base. So the base is 42.44. Do not worry about this part. I'm giving you the area of the base. So I'm going to give you that. That's 2 of them. And then add them together. Then you're going to get 147.44 square meters. After this, I'm going to actually have part 2 video. So please, this is part 1. I want you to continue this video with part 2 on add puzzle. for the rest of the papers. So go and watch